Joseph, we are meeting up with a family friend, and we're going to have lunch downtown.
Oh good. Are we going to Peter Piper Pizza?
Well, I don't want to tell you this. But number 1, we're not going to Peter Piper Pizza. And number 2, you're not coming with us, so we hired you a babysitter to watch over you while we're gone.
Wait, Mom, are you serious?
Yes, I am. Because of the way you behaved at the beach, we're hiring you a babysitter.
I don't want a babysitter, 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 I don't want a babysitter. I want to go to lunch with you all.
Joseph, enough with the temper tantrums. You're getting a babysitter because of how you behave when we go places.
You will have 3 guesses, and we'll tell who the babysitter will be if you guess incorrectly each time.
Will it be Dave Johnson?
No, it won't be him, especially because of the way you kept bothering his family. He is not going to babysit you. You get 2 more guesses.
Is it going to be Miss Gray, because I heard she is one of the best babysitters in town?
It's not going to be her either. But I'm glad that you heard of how good of a babysitter she is. And we actually hired her when you were much younger. You get 1 more guess.
Is it going to be Arthur?
Absolutely not. Arthur is a big-time troublemaker, and that's why we didn't hire him. Besides, we told you millions of times not to hang out with him and Karen. Anyways, the babysitter is going to be Miss Peterson.
I've never heard of her before. Who is she?
She happens to be Alan and Tony's mother, and she decided to look after you despite the way you treated Alan and Tony at the beach.
Well, at least she won't ground me every 30 minutes, hopefully.
Now Joseph, babysitters don't ground you, all they do is look after you. But if you misbehave, they report your behavior to us, and we ground you. That being said, I want you to be on your best behavior for Miss Peterson. Okay?
Okay, I promise that I will be on my best behavior for Miss Peterson.
I hope you keep your promise, because you will be grounded if you misbehave for the babysitter. I think that's Miss Peterson. I better get the door.
Joseph, in an hour or so, I will be fixing lunch. So what would you like us to do before lunch?
I was thinking, let's make sandcastles in the backyard. Because I really want to make up for how I acted towards Tony at the beach.
It's very nice that you want to make up for what she did to my 2 kids. But we are not going to be making sandcastles because we are not at the beach. Number 1. And number 2, we're going to have lunch in an hour.
But I really want us to make sandcastles.
Joseph, did you not hear what I just told you?
I want to make sandcastles, 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 I want to make sandcastles. I want to make sandcastles in the backyard. Is it that complicated to make sandcastles?
Are you going to behave like this while I'm babysitting you? You're reminding me of how Alan used to behave. So don't get me started on these temper tantrums, especially since I had to deal with them for so many years. Now, like I said, we're not making sandcastles, because I'm going to make lunch for both of us. Joseph, stop screaming. We're not building sandcastles in the backyard, and that is final.
Buy me a sandbox, 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 buy me a sandbox.
You can keep throwing a tantrum, however, I am going to be in the kitchen making lunch. And you better calm down before lunch is ready.
No, wait, I want you to buy me a sandbox. I want to make sandcastles.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Joseph, lunch is ready.
What did you make? Did you make hamburgers, or pizza?
No, we're having ham sandwiches. And I think you're going to like them. So why don't you come out here to the kitchen?
I think I'll eat my sandwich while I'm watching CoComelon.
Joseph, I don't think it's a good idea to be watching TV all day long. There are other things you can do instead.
But I want to eat my sandwich, and watch CoComelon.
I think you should turn off the TV and come here to the kitchen. Lunch is ready.
No, I'm not turning off the TV. Why can't you bring me my lunch? I'm going to watch CoComelon. Wait, what are you doing? Don't turn off CoComelon. Turn on CoComelon, 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 turn on CoComelon. I wasn't finished watching CoComelon.
Joseph, I am getting really angry, and I am tired of your temper tantrums already. Because of this, I am going to tell your parents about the way you behaved from me today. Now, I will leave your sandwich on the kitchen table, and you can eat it in a few minutes.
Fine, I will just go upstairs to my room.
Your parents are going to pay hundreds of dollars to get that door replaced.
Joseph Christopher Reed, get down here right now.
Joseph, we can't believe that you misbehaved from Miss Pedersen. And because of that, she is not going to babysit this family anymore.
You need to learn to behave for babysitters in the future. And until then, we are not going to hire any babysitters to watch over you. Instead, you're going to stay at Grandma Thor's place when we're in town, or she is coming over here. And you're grounded until the start of the school year. Now go back upstairs to your room.
Stop it. Just stop it.